And we're back to learning JavaScript on Exercism. This time I'm going to show you the pizza order exercise right here. It uses recursion as a concept, so if that's new to you, read through it. I think this time it's actually well explained. So recursion just calls the same function within itself. You can see that as a loop basically, and usually you have a base condition that stops the recursion. And here we have a for loop as an example. And we can also write that as a recursive function. In this case we have 3, 2, and 1, so a countdown. And in recursion that's written like this. So countdown using 3. 3 is printed out. This is our from number. From number is bigger than 1. Therefore countdown is called again, but this time with from number -1. So 3 minus 1 is 2. The next iteration it will be 1. And then it stops because from number is not bigger than 1 anymore. And you can also use that to create sums. For example, here it would be 3 plus 2 plus 1. So 3 iterations. And this would give us 6 as a sum in total. Let us use the concept here for our pizza exercise. I've solved it by creating an object first. I've just called that price. And I used it to store all the values that we were given right here in instructions. So we've got 3 different pizza types: margherita, caprese, and formaggio. And then we need extra sauce and extra toppings for $1 and $2. So make sure that you have these 5 properties and their specific cost here in dollars. For example, here's our margherita, it would be $7. The caprese would be 9 plus extra sauce 1 is 10 plus extra toppings 2 would be 12. One additional mention, there can be multiple extra toppings. So it's unlimited, basically what our extras are. Therefore, we have to find a way to figure that out. I've used a simple if statement here. And I've used my extras.length. So as long as it's bigger than 0, we will have toppings or extra sauce. So we will have to return our price using the pizza, obviously. So in the first example it was the margherita, in the second the caprese. And we'll have to add our extras. And here we use recursion, so we call this function again and again as long as we have extras. So use the spread operator and use our extras. And when there are no extras, we'll just return our pizza price. So price in square brackets pizza. Once again, that would have been the first example right here, the margherita, so we would get 7 right away. On the other examples, let's just jump to this one right here with the caprese. It has 4 toppings, so we will get 4 times the extra toppings price, which is 2. And you can see this recursion as a loop that goes through all of these 4 extra toppings and adds it to our price. And if we run this, we have the first 8 tests covered. Let me check. Test 8, that's the same example, so it's 17. Let me check number 7. but I believe that was also an example. But anyway, it is the caprese, and we've got extra sauce and extra toppings as extras. And thanks to recursion, we'll go through that, and this adds up to 12. Let's jump to task 2. We can have multiple orders, and here in the example we've got 2, and they will be added in the order price, and then we've got margarita and caprese. Technically, recursion is possible here, but there is a maximum call stack size, so if we exceed that, it won't work. And that's the case here, therefore we'll have to use a different method. I've decided to use a simple for loop. Let us first define a total. I'll set it to 0. And now I use my for loop to go through our pizza orders. And in the end, I obviously want to return the total. So for we need a placeholder all of our orders, and it has to be of pizza orders. So I'll just call this order. So for every order in our pizza orders, and here is an S that I missed. We're going to add that to our total. So our total in the start is 0. We'll use plus equals to the specific pizza and the extras in our order, and we can just use our pizza price function right here. And as arguments, we'll use the pizza and the extras once again. But be careful, we need to do that for every order in the pizza orders. So we'll have to use order.pizza and order.extras. But then we should be fine. As long as I haven't made typos, let me check it. And it looks like we're good. Let me, for example, have a look at test 13. So we've got saucy margarita and chopped caprese, which is 2 orders. And our for loop goes through these 2 because they're now part of the pizza orders. And this sums up using the extra toppings to 27. And this is how you can solve pizza orders in GIMP. And this is how you can solve pizza orders on Exercism using JavaScript. I hope this video was helpful, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.